Kasongo bonawe. Sonani gaga. Kasongo bonawe. Sonani gaga. Oh yeah. Kasongo bonawe. Bonawe bo. Sonani gaga.
Kasongo yeah. Mombali nanga. Kasongo bonawe. Songa libala. Oh yeah.
I want Barrow to go and Barrow must go. And I will fight for that to the last drop of my energy.
Sabali fogulone yange yaha.
Kalman nama jopuri yahari. Lolu ma muruse umako kensa. NPP dama ko buga yaha, Nguri Barrow dama ko buga destroy because Barrow and his government they are destroying this country. I mean, gis nga for instance coronavirus rek. Lord Bunyusulog, Gambia had no business welcoming coronavirus here. Ebola disease bu mu ñëwé yaaya jëme daf ko stop fii dugut fii nga ne coronavirus moo am te mujjee bi bu nit ñi deyee doo mën a suul sa family members ñu dem suul leen léegi di same coronavirus ñu ngee bàyyi nit ñu dem suul nit ñi jël millions of dollars jënda ay ambulances léegi su ñu ñi amee corona dañoo fay pass dem suñ la tesee possible ñu ne dellul sa kër nga dem dëkk ak sa ne what has changed sàcca bu nekk si réew mi moom si boppam moo de $35 million moo dugga si account yi jabaram fan la ko jëlee bribery la compagnie bu leen jox loolu ñooñu leen jox contract nawek at a premium of more than $9 million xale yi amuñ liggéey the youth condition is getting worse yow xam nga ma man ak ndawi Gambia keroog rek ma wax ne benn community almost ndaw yëpp a dem back way in this day and time after a pledge of more than $75 billion lan moo fi nekka yoon bu baax sa nekkul si dëkk bi courant bu baax amut fi ndox pour ataya dama jënd Evian water ndox pour jàppa dama jënd Barrow pour génne ko fii man yëfi diine laa ko gisee farata la moo tax du ma dee res man awma position in UDP waaye cër bu ma fa am respect recognition honor amoo ko woon bu ma nekkoon secretary general and presidential affairs minister so man lan lay utati UDP ñun luñ bëgg a mooy génne fi nguur bu bon ñu isi fi nguur bu baax bi nga xam ne ki ko jiite mooy nekk borom xam-xam borom jikko yaakaar yi ñëpp di His Excellency Alhaji Ousainou Darboe ñu liggéey réew mi nguur boobu utuma fa place suñ ma fa jëlee watchman ma jël ko suñ ma fa defee footballer ma jël ko waaye utuma fa place the Gambia cannot be destroyed by a group of mafia a kleptocracy that is corrupt to the core. We are going to remove them like rotten teeth and install a government that will empower the youth and women of this country. I want Barrow.
You have to wait for me to tell you this for you to know that your president is both confused and inconsistent. He doesn't believe in principle. He is somebody who stood on the platform and said, if you're campaigning, you can say anything. If you're ruling, you do whatever you want to do. He doesn't believe in any principle. He believes that I heard that he said that every Gambian has a price, you can buy them. So he would do anything. I mean, for God's sake, politics is politics. But show some respect to Sidi Ajata. Show some respect to Ali Fasala. Show some respect to Honorable Ousainou Darboe. Come on, for God's sake. I mean, Barrow, I call him Barrowflation. The multiplication of all evil things in this country, corruption, hyperinflation, deportation of our youths, tribal politics, politics of misinformation, disinformation. No more imam. Let him do whatever he feels like doing.
Alhamdulillah, mbe ala tentula mbe nyimbe masone yandi katu mfamata janne.
Mfamata janne.
Wala mbe lamoyla ninjibe la mbe tentula mbe jayila mbe kontonna. Ba fele ko banta ba fele. Luntama nata me alonko ayaji nyame aka fole nyama nobody can cage him. It's a different show.
Ayaji nyame aka fole nyama.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sabali follow benjinka because Sabali imeta Gambia janne. Bari ye popularity means sort of wala mnyentiko because ita dauda kiang badibu nyani. Laba wala nintata Facebook nga dauda jibe Sabali. Sabali afonye mune bekeri.
Well, yalong pangu alas mulsun na muhadamani mulsun mo be ala subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nafta muli kanu be kanula. Na man la fi muli kanu fana hani se billion le soro. Multi kanula. So ntengaje nyameng de la jero to it's nothing from me. Ala le ko mulbe mudu Sabali kanula le. Of course what kanu fana sati na dolba konna obe is natural but overwhelmingly ya fa nyameng dikita ko mo jamal laftam na le. ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء على من دياتا يا كولك so ntele nyanta kala mol tentu lati drong ani jayral because men benten homa pa moreti alon budu tente wulbe men dila molla fo hadama ya drong adun ani ninga hakili nyima so ko mento nga fo moli bat pa modu imbeto nya fala fana ko ku sababu katara jelde
dole ko kumudun kutolong afela nata science aya more be shadow. You know how if you were nyade because in Natale dole taraje but sabali you are more close to Dabo and for Labangola ye tola Dabo ya endo ko ala commando
number wala womu UDP kola better yalti drong la funding siria yalo mulka UDP talk yale no UDP man la filun tamala ni ndefon ka numbe duna UDP to be honest pa kanunti jamal ko nyoko you are making a mistake ni mutela fidela ite accept la bari ndunta UDP ko len kanu yen accept yen kamo janga yandi yen bunya yen horoma and ngayiru wa jama jem famala photo fanan within ayatinna fanan hanyita ka mol komandi UDP ka fo en telling example oti ndunta le mol ko eten kanula mol ko jawollem mol ko eten accept la yen accept yen bunya yen horoma yen kamo janga yandi UDP lebe wonyama ayatinna funding ke wolbe nimbe ndundira UDP I remember Wali Sidibe Willy Barokunda, NPP, the deputy PRO in Barokunda. Mufutara be seeing an ala keba be UDP amfa baro, but they're so close. I go jimbe NPP lanka endo. I define be nyari nyari be swadre. Ikata si no la kafoto. Na enyo sabanka endo ke na UDP. Nka say promise man. Nita UDP so my tell be jara arama baro. It happened exactly that way. Jani ula rona ra kwenye sabali menfa ngajel. You know. And several other so menketa UDP ko lente bambu yembunya yem horoma adum gambianol ye UDP le kam so o UDP kuloro wole mo lafindin tela because gambianol la decide ko UDP is the place to be UDP is the government
so amontela nyem popularity UDP
no definitely without a doubt I mean like I've always had a constituency in this country especially in terms of young people but level of radame pamulu sa nimbe mutoko na fankam mabole mbukala fi molienje because hani wirdi correctly mambuka ani telephone dia yeah tented tembulo because politician emanyana tented use so mbe dawada mol
so many politicians like tented
well ya ron pamulu ntol la politico ntol mu geto use lati ntol mu sen dawada talibol lati Usenu has always been this down to earth, close to the grassroots politician. So Mbarasilo talent.
So iko dolu ko iko netata UDP, you will make a big mistake.
Yes.
So it's our own judgment. Did you make a mistake?
It's the best decision I've ever taken. Adum hani menu ka fonye nun kanata UDP nkol mambetea UDP nkol be konnale UDP nkol make be kelelale hani wol fangol saying in natale kwenye tonya you've made the best decision in your life. Yes.
Because one time, Modi UDP mutala as a tribal party kamolu nyorendala. So maybe Sabali kuntajele because you are a Mandinka.
No, I don't think so because menketa famo yalo yente topia mandinko la kuala ye 2 million ken mandinko la kuala so not a UDP mu tribal party because it accept but UDP yale ko patio mobile la patio momo nata je and to their credit pa e ko lunta na je atio ko beti ko nyoko so mulunta warti je ani sa hende e ben crossi la mbi crossi but nga UDP is a very fair party UDP ila baro e KGB wala e KJO wala ila regardless of Ajiyam Seka is one of the most influential voices in UDP among Kemandinkati. Recently, I brought in Malik Sow. Malik is one of the most liked and most respected people in UDP. I don't follow like. In fact, I'm meeting Akafula Kamalefo. I need young Jamal. Olidiba Wada among Kemandinkati. But at UDP la punta je for a plus or the executive. So yaron propaganda is very dangerous, Papa. Propaganda.
And some more finance for blood is thicker than water. Ela sister Solbe NPP one time ye commande because blood is thicker than water.
That's
We all know that. Mr. Ken Alton Leko blood is thicker than water.
Yeah.
So ye commande pureta NPP and more doubt they can say ke Sabali might end up with NPP.
Yes, blood is thicker than water. But truth is stronger than all of that.
True.
Tonya, wole sembo warta wol beti. Akila ana wulu nyo dol bije wol man sonna duna dino kono. Baro Martin na sabatita dino le kono because dino le tonyati. Na sister soul, they are politicians. They are more politicians than me. All of them have been in politics for more than 20 years. They recently then dunta. In fact, South Africa signed dunta political kono. Because when I was in the Jame government, I was mainly a technocrat as Secretary General, even though I doubled up as APRC Secretary General, so you lay political entity, so made anti-DPA. But either decision letter respect, a decision they don't have a choice but to respect that. And I know they respect my decision.
And the Monaco, it can data UDP than when you were in APRC.
Well,
in terms of
candy as in
politics.
Well, because at that time, monkey full-fledged politician. I was a secretary general, and Ninkul Banyaman Manyanakela politician at that time. But I was given a role as secretary general of the party, but concentrate more on my job as a secretary general. But now, not a UDP, as a full-fledged politician.
Don't you think UDP, Sabali, this is a fair judgment? Yamada among overconfidence.
Well, Malon from overconfident or from overconfident, but overconfidence woman better. So I know the level of confidence is high, but the monkey UDP called the Maria, Hanin Kanol, saying ya alone without it, UDP is the government oppositional, and people call Yanoko UDP Lebeganye can do be Kulote Kanake Fankarafama, Savali Nimantraku, Kuloto, what a banner. NPP. Pamoru belo edia kuma ebe fo mandia njinde faramanzala NP molbe NPP molbe barola cabinet molbe barola executive molbe barola regional structures suto kullo ikene fankara fa UDP kol kilinta fulante sabande
in case ni
je yaro na ko barola wato tambitale monani Hamad Baman du nyola bang ye mem moy rumo to monen ko Hamad man mo na fa ka go mote buri de gagne
so wala mutonya
wala mutonya, that's the fact.
But Hamad is still in the campaign.
Well, Barobe kela nyadi le. Ajusuta la be mobile menna. E amara kullu jama be Hamad bulle. Bagas jama le yorona da Senegal. Hamad te baila no nyama. Collateral damage. But back to the issue of overconfidence. I'm not for diamula wala.
Yes.
Because Molukam command in the diaspora all over the world. You think cool. So cool be nyadi le. Okay, there are people me along Asabali Amirembe Winlang hey. Ntenga meje nyimbango kanya. Occasionally diaspora ni naranke dundi na moto kono ronga drive around mulla reaction wolle ka tandila ko UDP is the party that's gonna win. But apart from the nimeyen call ko bita kan nyaadi lembe win kan ha tandinte ngo ndeka mem fode ndeka mem for UDP call ye mumu ibe kuokuto ye jutala ye la efforts double because incumbent ruina nyosaba mansaka yes. So overconfidence can you woman better?
Because right now voter registration is caring. And to me, any voter registration of Bay Cloud, one of Mbajo,
yes,
one of Itata Dauda, if Feleja Belunta will kill a Feleja Belunta will get. So new Lunta will mini alonko ibe register caniatra one of a caring. Yamira nyimfanante incumbent soda no sembola like coming for surprise of element.
Well, I think incumbent ibe luntangol register kanne adum imam malala iman silala because cool bitaka nyame natra Adama Barrow anala NPP in cool definitely ilata adi sonta adi left a free and fair election by now at least hani lera jamba kilinyanta fintilale as a press release to warn the foreigners from staying away from registering. But imake adunga dalilol sotole ko kullo ko neka attestation di mol la meni alon ko tol family alon ko wol manyan attestation sotola mesilo kam binaja moyen commandi ako foni na nata yela voters card tandala kay kon tolde ngani voters card tale NPP le attestation ya bandol fangalon ko manke Gambia dinti bari ngamo yalbe titi ko le fokam kare alimma koy voters card fele. So now me afonye woman so ngako ko alta police aliata alfa so ndeka mandanga me fa maria fanka amanjal police tala because lunta mandi ko eta police dan ko re kayto lan do kana fay but wo bi jele but ni registration numbers je it's quite impressive now adun voter registration mulka siya nyameng man sakundala advantage katala wala nyama.
He said something to the effect of the media being biased. Now, back to 2016, a lot of Gambians actually credited the ousting of, President Jammeh thanks to, social media and the impact that it had during that period. What do you make of the president making statements like this? A lot of people will say, you don't fight the media as a president. And some people will say the reason why Donald Trump has been out today is because of the war he created between him and the media. So what do you make of statements like this?
Well, I think President Barrow, I wish I could say he made a mistake, but I believe it's deliberate. I think he's trying to sound, I don't know who is Suhliing trying to bring in questions here, but I'm answering any foreign questions from Lamin Jai, by the way. But back to the topic, Omar Wali, and stay out of this also. I'm exposing you to the public. By the way, so I think President Barrow is kind of trying to attack the media in a very subtle way, but I think it's wrong, it's bad. I think our media is fair and balanced. I feel that Lamin Jai is against my party. I feel that Lamin Jai supports NPP. So, I mean,
really? But
that's what I feel.
A lot of people say he's UDP, by the way.
Well, go do a survey on Facebook and see whether Lamin Jai is UDP. Listen to our people. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't think the media is supporting the opposition. I sit down here, you grill me. Lamin Jai grills me. Sometimes people think I have a personal problem with Lamin Jai because he asks me tough questions, even about my party. I think the media are doing their work. I think the playing field is quite level. I think it's wrong for President Barrow to make this kind of statements because the media really suffered here in the previous regime, and the media was part of his campaign arsenal. Practically almost the entire media went and supported Barrow. I think it's unnecessary. Let Barrow, I think he has enough enemies. Let him not add the media to it. But let him do it because it will be easier for us to uproot him.
Banko kande katu baro banko tinyale ay banko kasarale ay nafulo sunya ay bunjangol lo ay kerengol ta ay plasol dila bakari baye ko lo ka diala musola aka eta fair jibe Angleterre iko bakari baye wala be talib an suda bondila KMC wota salon ko Gambia ko dinke wol mam baraka waye barin tanga lonne ko Gambia ko dinke wol al barakatale al yesofale al dua jabitale al ba mek solale ko Talib Ahmed Ben Souda ay gagné KMC
Kasongo yeye Mombali nanga Kasongo mbona wewe Songa libala oh yeye
Kokota dingo be Talib Ben Souda office dala
Satarla ite nyowulo ya fo jana nyinko nyinninko nyowulo
man dam de moytu kuma tontu ak lu may tontu lu am njëriñ lu nga xamne amna fayda lu nga xamne na indi yokkute man fofu lay focus because su nekul on place bi kan do wasma tour
I mean generate so bari nata moy ko tan but hadin highway me alon ko ya OIC da project ko long ibe juro taka aman nanda wala soil fertility mapping ibe juro fanan taka nyin julol betala jiare ka fanyala ko nganna tageto sodole nyimbe ngam ndolla profito mo monete
man toro drong bono anim balwala ko ya holina profit oti
man profit kende so
profit clean te nyinto man toro nim bono nim balwala ko ya kola because niaje banko fengol dabe jawyala pa yaje road infrastructure ha kasilo deda fem man share to man diko man sakundala duko bakabri ya jamela mansa kunda fo jawara la mansa kunda Gambia mansa kunda buka don toro ke banko kampur kasilo deda baro mansa kunda da male kawake adi make sobe akan e make banko kanu kan e ka kemen kam wala nin carte fayo bina suti yala ko se dere wule no jurumi silo kan ye mano ka kan ko ila mahmud no gani yo fara mahmud ila farato jambul fikule
no basai je ban de farato jambul very smooth
auto Gambia la fon tabi adum te o siloje nyame ni
wala ni
pa masi boketa
dula dandan ne bije do on
pa ite ka fo damen to de dara wala fon kasara taw dula do ti men man geda ni man dula pa so I'm continue kanying white elephant project sol ke like the Hakalang road just because of carte payo botale e nyaka sala wojulo be quand for interest le kala kam debt service le la fala namo be la fala inflation be la fala le mulla balu be ko pa profit tije baro man interest soto Gambian ko la balu wala sono yala ani la balu wala kallanke yala baro kaji membeke pour political line to babol ka fanyene white elephant projects but with serious disastrous macroeconomic implications unfortunately Pambeta Kamatentulambeja for affording me the platform for Kana Kachajang because it's a very important platform. I didn't la molke la moilale. Bantalabanko molfananke la moilale.
Kasongo ye Mombali nanga Kasongo mbona wewe Songa libala oh ye
Intelligent baroti pande buka for only one. Mashallah barakallah.
man tolman na O level certificate of forge. Kata samba IEC. Man bulo now State House member carry we wole gibe kam. Without a doubt.
Membe kering ma fula wuli nyama muna membe kering yo ma satala wuli nyama muna membe kering ma fula wuli nyama muna membe kering yo ma satala wuli nyama afo pamudu muna sata wa afo dunia bebe la mai afo
I stand by them. This draft, the original draft is not good. I've never supported it. I've never supported it. It was a bad draft. Government made it better. Let's take it to police.
Sabali, you have spoken about
You say Modu Sabali, bring the evidence. Start online, not audio, so go to jail from YouTube. Me supporting that draft. Never. For Barrow, morally, he's completely bankrupt for having promised the country a new dispensation, a new constitution to do away with self-perpetuation, and then comes out and thwarts the constitutional process and pays his way to kill this constitution and then want us to go and play good luck games. I mean, like I said, the other parties is there, but Barrow, definitely this is wrong, it's unfair.
Ning special interview adabe kulta abe min jibe kan nung woleng sate la sotol politiko anin ku kumare ndol mi yalon ko wollebe sate kono kabrabi nyin karol jabe kan atela miro mi min president barola party kuto e ka fo mi National People's Party NPP saboli nataka yitandi ko nyimi patilti mi yalon ko ami julayani safaro political patilti ka lafako
Political party aka philosophy le soto aka roots le soto National People's Party kabriya announced kunun dorong ngajelo ko something was wrong. There's nothing philosophical about it. There's no depth about it. Ntenga menje molle be siring men ya lonko kabiring doko be ke kampur ka baro man sayandi idate politique to idate UDP kuto idate coalition kuto kabiring baro sita yaje ko munafango be nyindo nyin kuto le itata isuti ya tala men ya man sayandi yani wol kola di nyola yani banko fango kola di nyola ibela tineo no maje ye baro surround wollebe kering so adu woli ila poso ibe wole no ma banko la nyato tala interest o manke la interest din tenga believe ko wolle nying politique ko dundi president baro ngokono pour y baisser banko ta ya tamani ko business o ye la posol fandi e fangol nafani la dimbayal ibe wasilo le kan wala nan ko NPP ntenga je nyamen amanke patriotic business ko ren company ren so barole ding idea nata fine but venture capitalist o lebi men ya lon ko wol profit o dama wala la interest wala na kon tengaje nyame political party inte business o len
bria nyinin ka foni place o diala planning president Adama Barrow e doko kenyola saboli ay tandiko barola mansakunda manke mansakunda te mialon ko abe gambeno mako la no surtout nana da fonninke la karola
Barrow ay simfal menta anin tinya role nin tilimbaliya min tamata ala mansakunda kono jaharangola waya tinna len jikila teta Adama Barrow na ala mansakunda la kuwoto lafta ka do ko ke mansakunda enak bar nyin mansakunda abelo rinya men bitiro ani be tamandiro men na nyim bitilo tilimbaliyato banko la resources sol e kasaroto nteman jiki kon sin president Adama Barrow se do ko keno because nga korosile ala government as it is ala long nak Barrow se falin no le soma ala kuol falin so Barrow as it is ngala kuol le korosi ma ko nga fay nyaay buna ni horomole be na tema na la dimbaya adu insha Allah wote falin na bat ntenga jele ko ate nyim banko sambala no especially mulla ko to me ya lonko wolle la ko jartante wolle la ko ntek nimbe wulila animbe lala ni wolle ka wuli Gambia funding kewol nyim man sakundate na fala no isolata karango sifa men na pour se baraka nyin global economy to nyim man sa kundata dile la no isoluta tilingo menna democracy fair play mo be kanyang foi bamu ministalti foi fa manke ministati foi bamu millionnaire foi ba manke millionnaire foi fa bota fajarale foi fa bota hawma sanduku wonkule albe kanyang wo tilingo lafta men nyim man sakunda mata man se rojeto wo kamala man pare pour nyim man sakunda do ko patanke inshallah taala
nyimi mi former secretary general ti mi alonko ay doko ke president koto meaning president jameti anata ka itani ko adabe lawyer Ousainou Darboe United Democratic Party to sabali fo anata ka continue ka itani ko ate jiko satoko 2021 carte fayo UDP ba gagné la len. Paradise TV News, Usman Jata.
Ghanaians, Sierra Leoneans, I want you to look at this lady and man in this picture with the t-shirt, the youth are happy.
So I'm not happy, that's a lie. It's a fat blue lie.
This man you are seeing in the picture, Momodu Sabali, the presidential advisor to His Excellency Adama Barrow. This man is not just the news, but he is the breaking news himself. So right now, get ready for the news in detail.
Has the president ever threatened you?
The president threatened everyody in the
When
opposition
no,
by saying that he'd rather die than concede or lose an election.
But
the NPP people are just taking their cue from Barrow. It's time for violent rhetoric. Let's do it and see who's gonna win.
What the NPP said.
I know you will defend them, Lamin Jai.
No,
I know you will defend them. Go ahead.
What the president said.
Go ahead.
What the NPP
yes,
spokesman said.
No wonder you are Jai. So Sidin Jai, Lamin Jai, defending Barrow, right?
All that you have been doing, you've been spewing venom from your mouth. He said all that is because of your grudges and the personal vendetta.
Who said that?
Sidin Jai, that's what he said.
Sidin Jai of Equatorial Guinea?
That's what he said.
I mean, Sidin Jai, well, Sidin can say whatever he wants to say. He is paid to lie. He will continue to lie.
Against the president.
I don't have a grudge against Barrow, but I'm uprooting him for his incompetence, his corruption, and his selling away of the sovereignty of this country.
Watch this video.
But Sars, let's look at the cabinet ministers who are behind the president during this entire Meet the People's Tour. And one who actually stood out is Ahmad Ba. What do you make of Ahmad Ba as many people would describe him as the new mouthpiece of the government? He's been saying a lot recently, saying more than the president actually.
To be fair to him, he should be the last we should criticize in terms of this political tour, because Hamad is a career politician. I mean, he said certain things that he should not have said, but we know Hamad. What I have a problem with more than even Hamad is Dr. Samate being in that tour whilst women are dying and their children are dying out of labor. But Gambians, we have a lot of hypocrites in our society. They will never mention Dr. Samate. Hamad Bangedia. He's a politician. Let him do what he does.
But do you think Samate has also become a politician?
Absolutely, without a doubt. You know, I criticize him here. Some people were defending him. We know Samate is now going into Kiang at night, telling the people of Kiang, you know, my people, they are not very smart like the Badibunkas. He's telling them that Barrow has investors who want to build hospitals in Kiang, but they will only build those hospitals if the people of Kiang vote for Barrow. Shame on Dr. Samate when our women are dying of child labor. He's busy politicking in Kiang.
Kasongo ye Mombali nanga Kasongo mbona wewe Songa libala Oh yeah.
And I'm supporting Mario, but I'm fully endorsing him. Wa almamol men beje wala nyanta fala Barrow e ko iko ngake kilinti somanda tilibule be kuma do fala matapulu na mala tafalun sila alala sunyaro tapale ya bila mansakunda kono e fango e menta do ko wala auditor general ako million keme woro million taworo million kononto inila ministre sol ali wole pisir pasar ali tapale ya ako ila health ministry sun kanyangol lem ima wolla ko topato ime bulo likiliki wel wandi ken wal yata ali talantala ministre sol sunyaro len corruption len dala fo ni ma stop fitin wala be kala banko ka
Kaba selela ni we momo nini tole on do fisi ate television.
Joining the United Democratic Party under the leadership of His Excellency Elijah Hussein Mulaba is the best decision I ever took in my life. And now Barrow and his NPP, gang of squirrels, they can take their millions and pick up some staying in UDP. The UDP name, I was not gonna stay. I have decided to move on to join the National People's Party under President Barrow, and I can assure everybody, friends, relatives, followers, that as from today, I am 100% committed to the National People's
Party. So, but it not a more cotton, but it hadn't highway me along go, yeah, OIC the project along, ibe juro taka. Amananda wala, soil fertility mapping, ibe juro fanantaka. Ninjulo betala. GRA kafanya ko nganna target o sodole nyimbe ntolla profit o monete
mantoro drong bono anim balu wala ko ya wala na profit oti
man profit kende so
profit clean te nyinto mantoro nim bono nim balu wala ko ya kola because niaje banko fengol dabe jawyala pa yaje road infrastructure kasilo deda femman share to mandi ko mansa kundala doko ba kabriya jamela mansa kunda fo jawara la mansa kunda gambia mansa kunda bu ka don toroke banko kampur kasilo deda baro mansa kunda da male kawake adi make sobe akan e make banko kanu kan e ka kemen kam wala nin carte fayo bina suti yala ko se dere wule ngo jurumi silo kan ye mano ka kan ko ila mahmud no jani be fura mahmud ila farato jambu fikure
no ba sai je ban ne de farato jambu very smooth
woto gambia la fon tabi ante o siloje nyame ni
wala ni
pa masi boketa
dula dandan ne bije do ndabe
pa ete ka fo damen to dera wala fon kasara taw dula do tin man geda ni man dula pa so I'm continue kanyin white elephant project sol ke like the Hakalang road just because of carte payo botale e nyaka sala wojulo be come for interest like a lakam, debt service le la fala, namo be la fala, inflation be la fala, mulla balu be korea pa profit tije. Baro man interest sort of Gambian koli la balu lo sono yala, anila balu la kalanke yala. Baro kaji membeke pour political line to babul ka fanyene white elephant projects, but with serious, disastrous macroeconomic.
Sonani gaga, kasongo banawe, sonani gaga, oh yeah. Kasongo banawe, banawe sonani gaga
Kasongo Mombali nanga, Kasongo banawe, songa libala, oh yeah.